Right. Hello and welcome to the main quest, and today we're going to be talking about what we're most looking forward to that is still due to come out in 2017. And we're going to touch on maybe some of the things that we saw at E3 that obviously leads into that, because we never did an E3 reaction thing because I left the country to get married and came back married. So
married man, you. Well, female viewer.
I've got a book because I've written this stuff down. If it was a podcast, you wouldn't see it. So
the podcast can hear you rifling through it.
They can hear me. So, but it just shows I'm prepared.
But we are excited, aren't we? What's coming out?
Yes, definitely. So the first thing I'm really looking forward to, which touches on when I said in the stage 1 about what I want to play next. I fell in love with the Wolfenstein 2 trailer.
I don't even know what it is.
You need to watch it. We'll watch it after this. It looks amazing, honestly.
First person shooter.
First person shooter. It's based in. It's an alternate timeline. About. It's a timeline in which the Germans won the war.
Oh, right.
Okay, and they're in America. I can't remember what date the second game's set in, but basically like the Nazis like all in like some American town. It's like an American diner, but there's like Nazi flags on the walls outside and stuff like that. You know, a bit like that TV show, I guess. That
Man in the High Castle.
That's the one, yeah. Man in the High Castle. So the first game, I never played. I remember hearing a lot of people say how it was a solid 7 out of 10 game. So it was one of those like a bit like the Saturday night popcorn movies that are not great, but they're entertaining. And I think that's the way it was pretty much viewed, and I never got around to play it. It was one of those, it was on my list, but obviously because it was just 7 out of 10 game, it just never quite made it to the top. Yeah. But now I've seen the trailer for the second one, I'm like, I want to play that game so much. So I'm going to have to play the first one, because I don't like going in and not knowing anything about, So the first one I think is based in the 60s, and obviously it's basically like, I guess you're part of resistance that's trying to sort of like fight back against the Nazis. So I won't talk too much about that because I've not played it and it's an old game, so we'll pick that up. Yeah, we know you do. So Wolfenstein 2. I'm really maybe it's I don't know if it's developed, but it's produced by or published by Bethesda.
No, that's it.
It's one of their ones. So they've got a few because they've got Doom now, haven't they? As well. So picking up the old games. So I'm looking forward to that one. Okay. The other game I'm looking forward to is always like an online game to get my teeth into is PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds.
I love watching videos of it.
It looks hilarious, and I mean I love the way it's sort of like
it's huge.
It's almost like it looks like a bit like the DayZ mods, doesn't it? That sort of thing. Obviously there's no zombies, but it looks like that sort of game. The old because that's an Armour mod, isn't it? Is it Armour or something like that? Something like that. But that's what it is, I think.
It's huge,
and it's. But PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds looks like it's similar to that, but the concept is almost like not quite Hunger Games or Battle Royale, but it is basically that, isn't it? You're all dumped in a map, and then it's just free for all, and like
you can pair up for a bit.
That's what I like about it is the organic way that things can happen. Like you could team up with people, or you can fight each other, and I just like the idea. I think it sounds like it'd be fun.
The map is ever getting in on you.
Yeah, I think
funneling you to the middle.
Exactly, and you have to like rifle around things to try and get like weapons and stuff like that. Don't
crap
you?
Weapons doesn't good. It's a great.
I see people beat the shit out of each other with frying pans and stuff like that. It's absolutely brilliant. There was one particular video which was absolutely epic. Did you see the one where the two guys were left? There was two guys. They like it's really cool. They were both left. It was the last two on the game, and they like sort of one's behind a tree, one's on the thing. And one of them says to the other one, do you want to go fists? Do you know what I mean? Like, and the other guy was like, yeah, we'll go fists. So they both drop their weapons and they run out in the middle, and then they're just running past each other like trying to fight.
Person, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. And then one of the guys is like, I love you so much for doing this, man. and then one of them beats the other one, and it's just really cool the way that like they were like, because the online community can be like fucking like vile at times, can't it? And it's nice when you come across somebody who's just there to have fun like you are, do you know what I mean?
Class.
And I'm not, you know what me, I've got aggression in me. I'm not the type to be all like, we should all hold hands and sing songs together. No, I'm not Christian. I don't, you know, I'm
He's gone religion.
You know,
he's gone religion.
Well, I mean, there's anything wrong with Christianity. I'm just saying, I'm not a happy clapper. I'm happy with a bit of angst. We like a bit of angst.
We don't mind organised religion on this channel.
No, we don't. And you know, I especially Jedi's and that, you know. He's a Sith. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. That looks like it'll be fun.
I'm gutted it's coming out on your Xbox One and not my PlayStation 4.
We need to get your
Is
Xbox
there any
One.
plan of it coming on the PlayStation 4? Do you know?
It is.
When though?
There's no date. It'll be next year, I would have thought.
That's gash.
It's just they paid for the exclusivity, haven't they? So
Yeah, it's just a bit annoying because I'd be all over that. It'll be a DLC game, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be a physical release.
I don't know actually.
It's not a physical release in the PC.
Probably not. But it's only a beta at the moment. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
I know.
It's a proper game.
great
I think the
as well.
Xbox release is actually the PC release as well, like the full release.
No.
So I think so. I don't know, but I think it is.
No, that's good. That's the best shout. That's the best thing you've ever said to put on a vlog. That game looks amazing.
Oh, thanks. So nothing else has been valid.
I remember some of it.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell. No, that's two good choices, my friend.
So yeah. So apart from that, last thing I'm interested in playing. I got a feeling it's going to be one of those that doesn't get purchased. Maybe I will pick it up later on. Is Shadow of War. I mean, I really liked Shadows of Mordor. I thought it was an
Shadow
excellent
of
game.
Arkham.
Yeah, pretty much. It was pretty much a rip off of that, but it was good. It was good. Man.
It was decent. It looks the graphics I've got on the Xbox 360. I haven't fared well the graphics that well.
I don't remember if I played
Looks
it.
ropey.
I didn't play it on. I think I played it on the Xbox One.
It was a decent game. I liked the whole.
No.
Yeah. What? I think the
PlayStation.
Shadow of War is a bigger scale game, isn't it?
Am I right in thinking that the Nemesis system wasn't in the 360 version?
Yeah, it was. Okay,
Was
that's
it?
like the key thing. Yeah.
Was it? All right.
When you get beef with people,
Yeah. All right.
you really get invested in killing them, don't you?
Yeah, it's quite good. I love that. I love the way.
Hard
that,
fights though.
I just love the fact it was like you just get in a fight and you just get this, oh you burnt my face.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, did I? I do a lot of burning, mate. I'm not really that interested. Join you, pal.
They are angry cockneys, aren't they?
You know, and it was very like it reminded me a bit of. I know it was good about the Star Wars with me, but you know on I know it wasn't one of the best. It was better with the prequels, I guess, but you know, Revenge of the Sith,
The best.
where General Grievous and that are on that platform on that,
Yeah.
and Obi-Wan jumps down and he's like, hi there, do you know what I mean? And like, you can have that moment where like because there's many moments on Shadows of War, Mordor, sorry, where you're high up above, aren't you, listening to conversations, and you like at some point I got to jump down and you just go like, hi, and then like
You get it's hard fights in that game.
and I love I don't know why I should love the music when they used to turn up and you'd have that like and it would be like the general, whatever it was, the captain has joined in and he's just like strutting in like some kind of fucking wrestling entrance.
You've got to just keep plugging away at him, haven't you, as well?
Yeah.
Kids minion. No, that one looks
I
good
used
as
to
well.
run away from him. I used to run backpedal. And
It was hard. It was a hard game.
But no, it was
Good game,
good. It was good.
Shadow of Arkham.
So what are you looking forward to? I'm just going to stand up a second. You carry on.
Where's he going? That's so rude.
Just checking on the camera.
Check on camera.
talking.
I'm looking forward to
Don't distract you.
Don't distract you. I'm looking forward to Assassin's Creed Origins. Yeah, I know, everyone moans about Assassin's Creed games, but we all buy them, don't we? We all buy them.
This is my thoughts on it.
Oh god.
looked.
You're not happy, you hate it, don't you?
No, I don't hate it, but I didn't like. Everybody, I think, even people, skeptics and people that
I don't know.
naysayers about the game, I think everybody was sort of like thumbs up Ubisoft when they turned around and said, do you know what, we're going to take a year off, and we're going to develop a new series. But do you not think it doesn't? I mean, I know until you get your hands on the game, you never.
Yeah,
really
it won't be
tell.
drastic.
But don't you feel like you didn't really like? It doesn't look like you took a year off. What did you do?
The
in
fighting
the year?
has been revolutionised apparently. There's a big
Okay.
snake in it, it's gone a bit mythical.
I actually quite liked the fighting. I actually didn't mind the fighting of it, the countering and all
It's
that.
fine on Assassin's Creed 2, it might
That's
be.
what I'm saying. I thought Assassin's Creed 2 was the best one, though. wasn't it?
No, Black Flag. Yeah, 100%.
That's not true.
The graphics are great. They've done a kind of Egypt bit, like it's split into. You got like the sandy side of Egypt, the busting side of Egypt, the mythical side of Egypt. There's even green parts of Egypt, so it's going to be an interesting game to play.
Sorry, have they abandoned the contemporary stuff, the modern stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Has that gone completely?
Oh,
now?
I hope so.
Because
Oh.
with Assassin's Creed, I played the first one. Conceptually, I loved it, but it was repetitive. There's no doubt about it. So it was more like a concept game, wasn't it? The second one was amazing, in my opinion. It was the best one, and then obviously the offshoots were good, but I thought there was too many.
3 was bad.
Yeah, exactly. 3. I didn't actually play it. It was one of those that the reviews were so bad. I just went.
I did play it. 4 I played.
Black Flag was good. Like I said, like for me, I still think 2's better, but 4 was good. I thought the Pirate Inn was good, but it did get repetitive again. It was like after a while, I was like, I can't bother to do this now. Do you know what I mean? And then I lose track of what came out when, because this is when they did that like one on the 360, one on the one, wasn't it? Because they had was one called Rogue or something.
Unity and Rogue came out, and they were both
Unity
in the
was
Arctic.
Unity was the neural one, was it?
Rogue was in the Arctic, proper seafarer. They thought, oh, people like the seafaring bits in the Black Flag. Let's do a game with pretty much all of it. Oh no, not Rogue. But no, then they've gone done Origins. It looks pretty. I'm interested what the shield does. Shield play.
Shield.
You've got a shield. So add new dynamic to the fighting. Then the boat as well. The boat is going to be a new way of getting around, because the Nile obviously is a vein that runs through Egypt.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good. Will I buy it? Yeah, probably. Scaling things would be good in Egypt. You know, scaling a pyramid.
Scaling, yeah. Carry on.
That's what it's all about, isn't it? It keeps leaving me. But that's a game I'm looking forward to. Apart from that, really.
8-minute warning.
Yeah, I can't really think what else I'm looking forward to. But that is a game I'm barking years knocking on, to be fair. That's a game I'm looking forward to.
Excellent. One thing we did talk about before this, which you thought...
Consult my book.
Yeah, I am consulting my book. I know everyone's talked about it to death. It's not coming out this year. It's been confirmed, I think, that it's going to be 2018 at earliest.
Oh.
But the Spider-Man trailer at E3 was amazing. I thought it was going to be out this year, but...
Spider-Man 2 was the best game, one of the best games ever on the PS2.
I think that might be stretching it a little bit.
God, it was one
best game ever.
One of the best PS2 games. One of the best open world games ever as well.
Okay.
I don't agree, but it's true. Jeez, what do you do?
Just turn it towards you. I want to face you.
Oh, Jesus.
It started with a YouTube channel. Right, anyway.
Jesus. I know, Spider-Man will be good. Graphics are great. Sony blah.
It looked better than... Well, I haven't seen the new Spider-Man movie. I know you were lukewarm on it. You liked it, but it wasn't... Like, you thought people were getting out of hand a little bit. But
people going wild.
It looked like the best Spider-Man movie ever.
That's not.
No.
Oh,
I mean, the clip looked like it was the best Spider-Man movie ever.
Yeah, and it's going to be stealth and also fighting, but the focus is on saving people.
Which is what superheroes really are supposed to do.
So
There's a lot of focus on fighting people.
Yeah, Avengers is all about destroying planets and then planets crashing down on other planets.
Which is why Superman doesn't get enough credit, because that's what he does. It's like, they when they make new Superman movies, they always say, oh, how can we do it? But it's like, but he's supposed to save people. That's what he does. Like, oh, he's too overpowered. Because he saves people.
Yeah,
he's supposed to save people. Do you know what I mean? He's not like, he wasn't actually like fighting. This is very much a 90s thing, isn't it? That's when they started introducing all fighting all the time.
But no, if Spider-Man can strike a balance between fighting, open world, I want the web show to hit. From Spider-Man 2, my favourite game, you just fly up into the sky. Just.
Yeah, you want to be.
I don't know if I'm going to go. Yeah. I think you got to hit buildings in this one, like the Batman Arkham games. You couldn't just.
That'd be good if there's like a bit of a technique to it. So you just like fall in, whoops, just land.
There'll be quick time events as well. It's just going to look like a complete adventure type open world game.
Nice. Well, that's it. Really. That's all I'm really interested in.
Couldn't give a fuck about Destiny 2. Couldn't give a fuck about. Let me look at your list. Gran Turismo.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. Like, don't steal my. Like, you wouldn't do that if I was Paxman, would you? Russell Brand. Russell. No. So Destiny 2, you're not interested in, no? Did you not play Destiny 1 though?
I didn't get it.
I don't. I thought. Do you not think, from a shooter perspective, though, it was a good shooter?
It's like an RPG shooter, wasn't it?
No, but I mean, just surely purely the shooting mechanics.
You're getting some decent rucks, yeah.
It was a good, for me, it was like, again, this is probably a theme that people can tell. I don't like repetition. And it was rinse and repeat, wasn't it? It was and so much so you were like, I've fucking been here before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the planets.
So I like what I've seen so far from Destiny 2, and I'm mildly interested.
You won't get it.
Oh, you underestimate me. I buy a lot of shite.
Pro.
But yeah, so Crackdown 3.
I like Crackdown 1.
Crackdown 2 was crap, wasn't it?
Never played it.
I think it was crap. I don't really remember.
Open world, superpower people jumping around. Is that right?
Did it have that kind of cel shaded graphics on it?
Second one did. No, first one did. One of them did.
Are you interested? Because they've changed it. Because I remember when they first showed Crackdown 3 originally, when it was announced 2 or 3 years ago.
Who wanted Crackdown? Who asked for Crackdown actually?
The Crackdown fans.
They get everything.
But no, didn't they show? Do you remember they showed some trailer where they were like knocking down like a load of buildings. They were like literally like, you know when you get the destructible environments.
Yeah.
And this was like having big, like whole buildings fall down, but it was saying how, like in order to process this, you just got to utilise cloud. Obviously now, like, because obviously when the Xbox One first came out, it was all about always online, wasn't it? And using the cloud. That all got scrapped because people power put an end to that. But now, so is the game not going to be what they originally wanted because they can't? They can't do that anymore.
You'll be able to smash a building, don't
It'd be like a phone booth falling down.
Yeah. When you knock over one of these street signs, it kind of just rattles around the floor a little bit and just disappears after about 5 seconds.
Gran Turismo 3. Not Gran Turismo 3, that was years ago. Gran Turismo, whatever they call it.
I play. The last Gran Turismo game I played was on the PS1.
The problem is that like with car games, like I kind of feel like there's got to be a reason why I'm doing it. I don't like Horizon for that reason because it just feels like I'm like what I mean is like I don't like Formula 1, not really, but I always like Formula 1 games because of the structure. There is a structure. You're there to win a championship. Do you know what I mean? You're trying to win points to win a championship. Whereas with Gran Turismo, it used to confuse me with all the different classes and all that. And fuck, I forgot the name now. You said about it. Horizon, isn't it? Is it called Horizon?
Forza Horizon.
Forza Horizon, yeah. Sorry, the name had gone. It just seems to be about pick a car and try and win with that car and then just pick another car. Like you can just, I don't know, it confuses me. So
Repetitious.
here we go. And we've run out of time, but last but not least,
Yes.
Evil Within 2.
I've not played Evil Within 1. I've got it on the Xbox 360 and my
I played it, but I found, like, again, it's fail states. But it's not just fail states. It's like, just for record, it's not that I don't like dying and having to start again, but it's when you die and it makes you start again 10 minutes ago. Do you know what I mean? So you've got to replay the slog bit again, even though it's not hard to do that bit, but you're like, why am I having to do the same bit again all the time? Do you know what I mean? That's what pisses me off. So so it put me off. I just gave up in the end. I was like, can't fucking play this. So it's like when you got a book, innit? It's like if you're not enjoying a book, just fucking put it down and pick another book.
I disagree.
Do you know what I mean? No, I'm like you. I do tend to like, but then sometimes it takes me 6 months to finish.
You do only live once, to be fair.
Because I don't have the inspiration to read it. I'm like, I don't want to read it because I don't like it.
It's boring.
So that's it basically.
There's a lot to look forward to, isn't there?
Yeah.
I'm
that's
positive.
It. I'm positive. So that's it for the main quest. So join us for the free for all where we'll be talking about whatever the hell we like.
Anything we bloody want.
I hope you've enjoyed watching. See you in a mo. Podcasters, keep listening.
Keep listening, guys.